Hey. Oh damn! I was about
Welcome
to
back
ask.
to another episode of Therapy. As always, I'm your host. Hey, we was late because Janae was getting her hair done.
No, we was late.
Mm,
Jay playing
mm.
mechanic.
Way to
My hair was
delegate the
done last
blame
week.
there, Jay.
Woo, that was a good one.
We
That
here.
was a good one.
We
We
here,
in here.
man. And
Way to delegate the blame, Jay. That was tough.
yeah, nah, man. It's all right, man. As your fearless leader, I should make sure that Janae is more prepared. And I ain't
As your fearless leader, you should make sure the podcast runner is on time and not out there bull jiving.
Bull
Time-
jiving.
My time
Bull
is precious,
jiving.
baby, and time was ticking.
Bull
Let go.
jiving is crazy.
First of all, we're not even late for real. We supposed to start at 9:05. It's 9:06.
We are late because everybody was on time, and had you said let's drop this joint, we would have dropped it at 9:00 or maybe a few minutes early.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go.
Y'all could have been here. Go live.
Let's get it in. Let's do this. Let's get these introductions out the way.
Anyway, as always, I'm still Jay. Please make sure y'all like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Today we are missing one. I think she in Mexico, being Mexican, whatever that is. But we'll see you back soon. We got Chris, Antonio.
Hola.
Thanks. Who was that? Man down.
Man down.
Oh, thank you.
Buenos noches.
She wouldn't let me hit go live until that hair was fleeking. I took a screenshot when you just showed up.
Can we not lie today? Can we not lie today?
Why would we do that?
Yeah,
I think lying is cool today. Actually, I think it's a cool day to lie today.
Of course he would.
But since we lying, yo, we was late because of me. All right, we got that out the way.
He lying though.
That makes sense. No, he's serious.
Accountability. Thank you.
That was the truth.
That's why I love my brother.
You didn't hear. He said since we lying, and then
he did lie. He did lie. Period. Not period.
All right, man. Look,
let's get it.
We're gonna talk about hall passes, man. That's good. But before we do,
I used to use those back in the day.
Before we do,
you gonna mimic it? What's that?
This gonna be one of them ones. It's gonna be one of them ones.
What is that?
It's gonna be one of the ones.
Jay
you know what it is? You know what it is? That nigga done ate a McRib. He feeling froggy today.
Jay is
I wish
frozen.
I did have a McRib.
Hey, look.
I did have McDonald's and fries. Was all right. McDonald's sponsor us. Thank you.
Like I was saying, before we do, man, I wanted to
this boy is tripping in the comments.
I wanted to show y'all something, man, that I seen this week. And I know y'all seen it. If you've been alive, you've seen this.
Take this shit off. Take it off. Take it off.
This is Rachel Gunn. She culture movement.
And so she was breakdancing in the Olympics.
What?
Y'all gotta hear the one with the dude
commentating. 0 points.
Y'all gotta hear the one of the dude commentating the moves while she's doing them.
Man.
It just gets worse. It just gets worse. Oh. Ooh, leg up, split, crawl.
I don't know what that was.
What does she think? What does she think breakdancing is? What? And more questions. Who sent her? Who was like, yeah?
This is hip hop.
0 points.
Look,
God.
How many points would you get at?
She got a doctorate in breakdancing.
In breakdancing. She does.
I'm gonna give her. I'll give her a E for effort.
Yeah, her Olympics start today, I think, actually.
So I think in order for now, I'm not even laughing at that. Next, in order for this to be like funny, I feel like everybody need to have a little segment where they all just get up and start breakdancing.
Excuse me?
I think everybody.
I get up from this chair. I'm turning the computer off, and I'm off for the show tonight.
I think everybody should get up and show some moves real quick.
All right, Janae,
you know
first.
what? I tell you what I do. I do you one better.
Nah.
I'm gonna record me doing the whole entire routine live for everybody next week.
Period.
That boy lying like hell.
I like it. I like
that boy lying like hell.
And you can play the song to Grandma. He started his grandma and breakdance to it.
Is Mr. Williamson on here tonight? Is Mr. Williamson one of our guests tonight?
This is what I'm be dancing to right there.
Why do you?
I can't play it longer, man. They hit me with the copyright.
They did
the copyright last week. Yeah, they did. I'm like, man, I'm trying to support your little goofy.
Mr. Williamson not on tonight?
Nah. He ain't.
Because I was gonna tell his breakdancing story, but since he's not on, I save it for another time.
Oh yeah, y'all got history of breakdancing. What's going on, Funky Town?
That's why Mahoney need to bust a move real quick.
So here's
I'm business up top.
If you knew this was, if you knew that's how you dance, would you go on the world stage and do it, even if it was the Olympics?
Yeah.
Like
I'll tell you this. I will tell you this.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. Listen, white people have a very different kind of confidence. Somewhere she thought that looked good. And she thought that she was going to win something. That confidence is, you can't buy that confidence. You can't teach that confidence.
I say bravo.
That's a different. No, we are not applauding that shit.
Why not? Because now she going viral and she probably about to get paid for it.
That shit was.
So I did some research, and I'm about to tell y'all. I got to look up it again. But she had her thesis to get her doctorate. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, like, she's serious. Like, this not a joke to her.
Right.
Hold on, I gotta find her page.
See, my thing is, like, going back to what you were saying while you finding that page, it ain't even a black or white thing. Like, she got one, up on us because, she was in the Olympics. I would have did it.
What?
I would have did it.
Nah, I can't agree with that, bro. Because listen,
she did a great job. I'm not saying she did the best job. I'm not saying any of that. Like Jay said, she really has a passion for breakdancing. That's her passion.
Listen to what her thesis was. Like, she wrote her paper to get her doctorate on this: deteriorizing gender in Sydney's breakdancing scene, a B-girl's experience of b-boying.
I ain't got no problems with it. I ain't saying it was the best.
This is in her heart, bro.
She should have kept it on the paper, because now it's
job.
Potentially 8 billion people gonna watch you flail around on a stage looking crazy as hell.
Who cares?
Hey, but listen, don't nobody even know who won gold in that, but they know her.
Facts.
It was a Japanese girl that won gold.
What's her name?
Go.
And don't look it up.
Listen, I was about to say something crazy.
But you know who Ray Gun is.
That would have been me. Hype me up. And Jay would have been my manager, and I would have been out there killing shit. Period.
Listen,
because guess what?
I can totally see us doing that.
Because guess what? We about to run this shit up. She about to be getting deals left and right.
Who is this? Who is? Listen, what? I don't know, man. I just see it as some things are better left at home.
To me, last man. There you go, Taco. There you go. We'll be talking about Ray Gun for 10 years from now, and so will the rest of the world.
Just like how they used to do with what's the show? American Idol. People going in and do bad, viral.
Nah. I got one worse. Y'all probably don't remember. It was a show that used to come on, and the host was Kale from Kenan and Kel, and the other dude from Onyx. God, it wasn't Fredro Starr. So it was Kel and Fredro Starr, and the name of the show was Dance 360. dude, whenever you got time, YouTube that and just watch those episodes, and
Probably
she would have
not.
fit perfectly on that, bro.
That was
Hey,
that was hard to
Tato
watch.
said she may do this song. She bang.
She bang. She bang.
I remember him.
Oh,
And the ones that was real bad on American Idol, you do remember forever.
Of course. Facts.
Viral moments. We live in that era where that shit pops off.
Like he was like half lion or something in himself. His name was Eccentric. That nigga just kept saying, "Wow."
That sound like the Sega when the game used to come on.
Sega.
I'm gonna send that to y'all. But yeah, man. So that's that, man. Chris, I'm gonna sit in the back seat, man. Let you take charge from here.
Hey, appreciate that, man. So
Hold on. Wait. Man, shut up.
Take away his internet, bro.
This man said that. So real quick, they're not gonna have breakdancing at the 2028. Like they rotate them out. It's like softball, breakdancing, and a few other ones that they rotate in and out. But breakdancing will be back in 2032. So,
Jay, you ready?
Yeah.
Lord, I might be too old. My knees. Whew.
Nah, 2032. I'll be a breakdancing coach, but ain't no breakdancing.
I'm talking about me because I'm gonna be the one out there doing it.
Girl, in 2032, you're gonna be 45.
And what you gotta say?
All right.
Just coach me, and we taking it to the top. Thank you.
I got you.
Come on, Chris.
Had him spare knees on standby.
Please, I'm gonna have a knee replacement before the.
So, this is a topic that kind of comes up, in a cultural discussion sometimes. The conversation of the hall pass, right? Some people are okay with it. Some people think, it allows the relationship to be fresh. Some people completely deny it, like, no, that's not a good idea. The thing that made me think about this hall pass is I seen this little clip on TikTok. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna just play the question that she posed for the panel that she was at about this particular hall pass, and we'll talk about her question, and then we'll go into the generality of hall passes and how we feel about it. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to turn the Bluetooth up.
My question is, what do you think about your spouse giving you 3 months to be with the love of your life and then come back to them?
No.
Giving your spouse 3 months to go be with the love of their life and then come back to them. There's a lot of questions in there.
And you think if it's the love of their life, you think they're coming back? Why are they with you if that's the love of their life?
Now, I will say this.
You're not getting a hall pass, babes.
Now,
if you want to know, toodles.
Further in the video, one of the guys on the panel responded. He was like, sometimes you settle with the person that has the best skill set for y'all structural wise as a marriage, right? You guys work well together, but that might not be the love of your life. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand like that, right? So we settle for what works, right? But 3 months? 3 months is crazy. Y'all already married, and then you say 3 months to go be with the love of your life, then come back.
Why are you settling?
I mean, people settle. Sometimes people are scared of waiting. People are scared of being alone. Some people can't handle being alone. Some people don't like being alone.
The love of his life probably can't have kids, and his wife got knocked up on the first date. Well,
I mean,
so let's start off with the magic question in the room, and then we can go from there. How do y'all feel about hall passes?
No. You passed the hall. Yeah, you passed the hall. Go ahead. Going. Because not back down the hall to come in my no. Peace out. Thank you.
Okay.
It was fun.
I don't like the idea of a hall pass straight up, like, you know, to like spice up the relationship, or, you know, like I said earlier, like how some couples like, hey, you know, go do this and whatever, right? I don't like it in that sense. But I would not be opposed to having a discussion with my spouse about a hall pass if my spouse cheated.
Okay.
So what you saying is, if your person cheated on you, you would then ask her, would she want to have a hall pass, or can you have a hall pass to kind of get back?
I could get a hall pass because she cheated.
Nah.
It also depends on the severity of the cheating, right? Like, you know, if it was like egregious, nah. It's but if it's like
what's egregious? What's egregious
like
cheating?
Like you let this man do things that you wouldn't let me do to you. You let him hit raw, you let him all types of other, like, it was just, you've been doing this for a while, like it's been an ongoing affair, not just like one night, you know, one night stand or whatever.
Man, I agree with man down, but go ahead, Janae.
But I didn't say I was completely okay. I said I was open to the discussion of having a hard pass if my
that's
spouse
what he
cheated.
said. That's what he said. Yeah, he didn't say that he would ask for one. He said he'd be open to the discussion.
If I love that person so much and I still wanted to make the relationship work, and I felt like that this would be an option to make that work, I'd be open to having the discussion about it. But just like having a hall pass straight up, be like, hey, can I go fuck so and so, and then you can go fuck so and so, and then we'll be straight. Like, nah, that's nah.
So first of all, right? Let's just be real. As a dude, you don't want nobody else to
in the kitchen
clap your wife.
Oh, I was trying to keep it clean. I was trying to keep it clean.
You don't want nobody else clapping.
True.
So like,
because we're visual, men, we're very visual. So yeah.
Even the idea,
I'll be out here looking like Morris Chestnut in Best Man.
Facts.
That boy was hurt.
You're gonna replay the whole of it over and over in your head.
That boy was hurt. Not so okay. So hold on. Not so much. So this is the reason why I said
you did it. Can I do it? Nah, go ahead.
So it's not asking for permission to do it. It's asking, like, if you want this relationship to work, I think this is what needs to happen for us to be back on a level playing field. If not, then we can go ahead and part ways. Then we can part ways. It's over.
So look, so I'm gonna just go with no all the way around, because that just opens the door to everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you ask for that hall pass, even if she cheated, now you're gonna have a trust issue on her end. You see what I'm saying? And then, you know, whoever the love of your life is, she might have that
thing.
You know what I mean? Now you want a sticky situation. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, we're visual. So you thinking about your wife, you thinking about your, you know, the love of your life, while you over there, you know, in bed with your wife. Sex just ain't the same after that. You know what I'm saying?
So I got a question.
I feel like I don't want to be with.
Oh, my bad.
No, I got it. So Taco, let's be real for a minute. All right. I agree. Like, I don't want anybody to cheat on me. You know what I'm saying? Asking for a hard pounds is grounds to break up. I agree, Mel. That means it's in your heart. But going back to Taco, I don't think any of us on this panel or any of our listeners want to be with somebody that, you know, cheats on them.
Damn sure don't.
And I don't know if I mean that's just part of nature. However,
not a however.
I'm just saying it happens.
Listening.
You know what I'm saying? It happens, right? So then we get into a whole discussion that we'll save for another day, you know. And what I mean is, would you take if your girl cheated or your man cheated, would you take them back? But we'll move on from we'll get this.
Yeah, that's definitely a whole other topic.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Right.
I feel like the hall pass question will lead into that.
I mean,
brought up the fact that if the partner cheated, like
I mean, but the hall pass is more like an open relationship, in my opinion.
So that's the other thing, right? And that's what I was gonna get into. Like, the thing is, so let's say you go to your spouse and you're like, "Hey, I think we should open the relationship," right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're thinking about what you want. You're thinking about, man, I can line up this, line up that.
Still got something to come home to.
What you don't really realize is niggas will hit anything, bro. So what I mean by that is your chick message gonna get way more traction than you're gonna get regardless.
Right.
So you really don't like there's a thing on TikTok, and I've seen it. And there's a whole hashtags and stuff where people open, like, dudes ask their girl for an open relationship, and then the girl done went and found their husband forever, and that nigga still out there salty. So yeah, I wouldn't do it. No, for several
reasons. Is a hall pass and an open relationship, is that two different things? Because I feel like that is.
No, it's two different things. However, one leads to the other one. So let's say you and your spouse give each other permission to get hall pass. Okay, now you can go and get some kill. You can go get some kill, and now, like you said, home is never the same. You thinking about that kill. You trying to scheme to get that kill, because if you ever get killed,
yeah, what that kill be like? I don't know. What that kill?
That kill different.
That kill?
They kill how you doing some shit that you said you never done before.
I'm gonna have to experience that one day.
On
I'm gonna have to experience that kill.
She might get nailed to the cross like Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
You'd never be able to compare in her eyes.
She might, the next time y'all together, she might look you square in your eyes and say deeper, and you fall asleep already.
It's definitely a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope for sure.
The one thing about it is you don't want to do it, man. You don't want to do it. It ain't as fun as people would think it would be. And then just me personally, right? If I was with somebody and I wanted some extra, if you gave me permission, I don't even want that. Like, that wouldn't even be something that I would want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm like, why would you do that? Now I can't even look at you the right way. Like, if my wife came in here right now and was like, yo, I think we need hall pass, I'm like, man, it's time for one of us to move today. Like, that's the conversation is enough for the relationship to be over. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna tell you something else.
More importantly than that, like, you just think about it. So if people be like, yo, celebrity hall passes and stuff, like, that's worse in my opinion. Like, you want to give yourself to somebody who gets somebody different every city. And then you want me to come back? Nah, because Raw is the way.
Especially if you've been fanning over this person. Once you get that person, if you get that person, nobody normal will ever be comparable and relatable.
Nah. Because one thing that you probably got to understand, like, it's probably, yeah, I go there. Why not? We here. 9 out of 10 probably celebrities as far as females, because that's all I care about. Like, they gonna feel like they're the prize anyway, so it ain't even gonna be a fun time. Like, you probably gonna be in there wasting time.
Right. You wanting the number.
But I'm trying to figure out why we over here talking about celebrities. Let's just keep it real. So 3 of us on here have been in the military. I feel like anytime you married and you in the military, your spouse is on hall pass.
Yeah, I never did. I never was married in the military at the same time.
I'm just saying.
But when you deploy, I know that's a hall pass. I know deployments is a hall pass both ways.
In the military, it's not you can't even record. It's in your contract. Like, that ain't even a hall pass. That's contractual obligation, bro.
There we go.
Because tell me,
not commenting.
Tell me this, right? Why? I'm gonna use personal experience, right? Why? If I'm from the States, if I'm from regular old raggedy Detroit, all I know is Detroit women, and I join the military, and I'm able to go to Australia. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't you understand and be happy for me?
I would be, but that don't mean you go out there and fuck on stuff.
Shitting me.
Man, let me tell you something.
I'm dropping seed like a farmer. What are you talking about?
I had this conversation not too long ago concerning the military, and we ain't gonna get into it because we're not an all military.
We need to have a military episode. Fuck it.
We can definitely have a military. We can have a military episode, but you got to understand.
Tune these guys in.
You got to understand, Janae. And I'm gonna give you my personal what I told them. My first duty station was Korea. I ain't hit no Koreans.
I can't do the Asians.
But what I'm gonna tell you is this: Korea, being my first duty station as a young man, made me say to myself, I will never get married. Because everybody that I knew, male, female, was fucking. Even the people who I thought were solid people, you know, and these were adults. I'm a young man. So I know, you know, I'm talking about grown people. So in my mind, I was like, oh, hell no. I never get married. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just that much fucking. I felt like 99% of the people in the military that was married was fucking. You know what I'm saying?
What else is there to do?
But that's my point.
See? Go observe.
That's what I'm saying.
You in a whole different country.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's plenty of stuff to do. Yeah,
you in a whole different country.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't y'all sightseeing if it's so much stuff to do instead of fucking?
Who said we wasn't? I went and held koalas. I petted kangaroos, and I bust down the local lady. And I bust down the local lady that night. In the daytime when the sun was up, koalas and kangaroos. When the nighttime came out, Susie, Betty, and Linda from the club was getting wrecked.
Right. Let's just keep it. I'm just keeping it 100. It was real raw.
I was a virgin when I got married.
I
will tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you a real life story, yo. So I was dating this girl, man. When I first got there, I met this girl at the exchange. Man, she was really pretty, and we was dating and everything. Right, we was together. And then the Kitty Hawk pulled back in, and I found out she was married. Right, she was my girlfriend and everything. And then when her husband pulled back in, I was like, oh shit.
Not she was your girlfriend. Oh my God.
You laughing, but it's
military. Because I know that's gonna be real.
It's real. Yeah, it's real.
On y'all. You said everybody was fucking females and males.
To answer this question,
you, Candace. Hey, boo. Yeah, why be married?
To answer this question, right?
You know what? This is what I don't like. Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
I'll put it to you like this. There is two different kinds of guys when it comes to shit like this in the military, right? It's the guys that they get married for the right reasons, you know, love and happiness and happily ever after and all the mushy shit, right? And then there's the guys who get married out of necessity, right? A lot of times you see it in the military. Marriage is treated more as a contract than it is a relationship.
I feel like they ain't got nothing to do with the military, but go ahead.
More so in the military because, you know, you get a little extra cheese off the top. You know, whatever. So they legally they might be married and then, you know, they go and do their own thing, but it's a mutual understanding. And sometimes you got the guys who feel like, you know, they secure what's at home. And as long as I'm taking care of you at home, don't worry about what I got going on over here.
Yeah, men think like that outside the military too.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't like the biases because I saw more women do fucking than men. That's my point.
You better believe it.
That's what I just
listen. Military women are very scandalous.
I just told you that as a young, early 20s male, that I said to myself, I would never get married because of the scandalous.
But how do you know that these women that was fucking wasn't single? Like, how do you know that they was married or in relationships?
Because they told us or we saw it.
Right. Or that's right. You saw it. You know them. You know these people personally. I'm not gonna go through the stories tonight.
I mean,
we ain't having the military episode. We ain't having the military episode. But I've never slept with a married woman. So let's just go there. So when we say the stories, I'm not talking about like, oh,
I have. Yes, sir. That shit was crazy.
I wonder have I.
Yo.
Oh, I knew because she told me.
Yo, the way he was like, yo, Chris said, I have.
Happily.
But look,
like that man,
listen. When you've been the cheater for so long, and then you get to be the person, the affairee, you just single in the mix and
not Chris making up words. What? The
affairee. The affairee.
I had a time. I had a time, bro. That shit was fun. That shit was fun.
But nah, that's real.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah,
it's not just the military. A man or a woman gonna do what's in their heart to do.
Facts.
We just see it in plain sight in the military.
There we go.
I have a problem with how open they are in the military with that shit, though. Like in civilian life, it's a little more private. Like people try to hide this shit. But
it really ain't.
It's a little more private than in the military. In the military, it's on Front Street. You an E7
every day, everywhere you go.
Listen, you an E7, E8 with the wedding ring on your finger on the mess deck, hollering at the new E3 check-in. Like we don't see you. What kind was when you said, "Nigga, you know we can see you, right?"
It be men in the club with their ring on hollering.
Y'all hold on, man.
We got a call.
Cat Williams was like, "Nigga, you know I can see you, right?"
Funk Town.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
What's up?
What's happening, man?
Pretty good.
Good. Hey, it ain't just the military.
Oh no,
military is different. No. Military is a different. It's a different landscape. People need to understand that. You know, I was fortunate in that I'm a military brat, so I witnessed my parents and how they handled it, and so they didn't play those games because my parents were raised by their parents and everything like that. So from that, when you look at a lot of military situations, especially now, you got people that are coming from, first off, you got the areas that those bases are around. And that has bred a certain type of cheating culture, we'll call it, that happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? You got people all over the world. You got war babies all over the world. Okay? Korea, like my man was saying. Korea, listen, he ain't lying. Korea, they basically call it like a Korea pass or Korea marriage. Like you had jokers who they call it an understanding. The problem is most times those things don't end well because I just say it this way. What's really heartbreaking is when you see somebody, they play them games, then all of a sudden a child comes out not looking like their brother or sisters. And that's the real reality about that. You know, these passes people keep talking about, like stuff happens. When you say hit and roll or whatever, there are consequences. And sometimes it's a child involved that comes out of that kind of stuff. So on the military end, I saw the first Gulf War. Jokers like the 11th Signal Brigade pulled out on a Thursday night. The club ain't never been as packed as it was that Thursday night. And then I tried to tell my partners, I was like, hey, these dudes coming back. All right? They're going to be off in the heat all this whole time, had access to live ammunition and weapons, and you're going to be playing games? I'm just saying. Now, me personally, I had enough experience. I knew to stay out of, my name went in the club. I had to roll off to another city. I can't be around this because I ain't going to mistake my light skin behind getting shot up when these jokers get back. Because that's what happened. See, people think, oh, there's no consequences. They got partners that are still there at the base. They're telling them what you did. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I mean, but the whole pass thing. If you asking somebody for a pass, and I mean, truthfully, you just told on what's really in your heart. You're breaking the trust. And like Jay said, which one of us moving out tonight? Because once you start talking mess like that, then you telling me This is how you want to run a marriage. This is how you run a marriage.
So Funky Town, your advice, if that's in your heart, just go ahead and cheat.
I mean, if you cheat, be smart enough to shut the hell up and clean and keep it on the down low as best you know how to. Don't get sprung. I'm just saying, listen.
For real.
If you want to
You got a point.
If you want to respect your marriage, be smart enough. Keep it outside of your marriage. You want to sit up here and be a share bear. That ain't something you need to be sharing about.
Not share bear.
Right? I'm just saying, if
I'm laughing.
people think about it, man. Your wife come back. You come back or whatever, and you weren't being careful. Next thing you know, somebody coming up with chlamydia. What? That's in your house. That's not in your house, right? What if your spouse is pregnant at the time? You might be infecting your own child.
Mm-hmm.
I just look. All I'm saying, when you want to get sloppy and messy, it can get there are consequences. Everybody got this IG thing thinking it's all fun and games. You know, the real world is different. And I ain't talking about MTV. I'm talking about the real world. Real world is different.
For sure. Hey man, we appreciate it. We appreciate it, brother.
One more for Chris for Detroit, right?
Uh-huh.
After the first Gulf War, the Joker from Fort Bliss, Texas, comes back. Little girl was talking about all kinds of people and everything like that. So the wife who was playing on them games, they're trying to make everything work out. So they roll up to Detroit, where she's from, you know, on his leave when he gets back from the deployment, from the war. All right. They roll up. She set him up. She had her partners to get his insurance money, and they did a drive-by in her neighborhood right in front of her house. Killed him. I mean, it came out in the wash. We figured it out. They figured it all out. What I'm saying is, people think this stuff is just, you know, it's just all no feelings involved. There's no issues.
Right.
Things happen because of stuff like this, and like real stuff happens because of stuff like this.
Hey, that's crazy, Funky Town, because I think that story made it to Dateline, yo. Because I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen that. Yeah,
it's the Dateline, but that was just one of them.
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah, for sure.
To pull the toilet seat off the toilet and beat his wife to death because he found somebody else underneath the bed. I'm just trying to tell y'all, things ain't always it's nice and polite and clean as everybody thinks it is. It's not a joke. Bad things happen.
For sure, man.
Right.
Appreciate you, Brody. Thank you for tuning in always, man. We love it.
That's why they had that show Snap.
It.
Most of it was people being snapping in marriages and stuff. Cheating. Yeah.
Like seen a video of a dude walked in on his girl in the side piece. I guess he knew that they was there. He had the knife in hand and went crazy.
Oof.
Well, here go the question, right?
Let's talk about it.
If your spouse came to you and asked you for a hall pass,
no cheating involved, right? They just straight up asking for a hall pass.
Yeah,
go crazy.
Okay,
but they don't want to. Let's say they don't want to beat. They don't want the other person to beat. They just want some of that mouth from an ex-partner. Some of that throat work. What you doing?
And somehow, don't she got 12 kids by the dude?
She got a lot.
They all ain't about the same dude.
They ain't all about the same.
They're not all about the same.
Oh, they not all about the same dude.
I think one dude got like 9 of them though.
Yeah, she been married about 5 times. Real shit.
But what was the question, Jay?
Got that killed too, by the way.
What was to have 12 kids? Probably.
No question.
But what was your question, Jay? Before we lose track, what was the question?
If they want an oral hall pass.
No, I think that might be. I think that's a little bit more disrespectful.
Of course, men would, because y'all visual, so y'all picturing her sliding on somebody.
No. Like, because you virtually saying that how I do it ain't good enough.
Right. Yeah,
you want to go back to your ex dude because he do it better than me. No.
Right.
No.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. If she give up this mouth,
like asking for a hall pass is disrespectful, but asking for a
No,
specific,
I don't care.
asking for a specific hall pass is crazy. Like no, like you
nasty word.
Like
nah.
like she tell you like no, you definitely hit it better, but his mouth go crazy. And it's just like I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
coming out of there like a donut. I'm
he
coming out like
asking, go eat some girl out. Hell no, go eat her out and stay with her.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, like
hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, I mean it's still cheating, Candace. You're right. It's still cheating. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck, Chuck?
But it ain't cheating. But it ain't cheating if she accept the hall pass.
Because what my boy say, if you asking for it, means it's on your heart.
Is there any situation where you would offer your spouse a hall pass?
Okay, I got one. I got one. Right?
Can't do
if we've been married, right? Yeah. If we've been married and everything's been good in the relationship and something tragic happens to where I can't please you anymore, I know that you got needs, right?
Right.
I'll be like, listen, I know I can't do what I used to do, and I know that you still, long for it. I know that you're not doing it to cheat because you've never done it before, right? But here's a hall pass to go so you can take care of what you need to take care of since I can't do it anymore. That would probably be the only way.
Yeah.
Especially if she's been loyal. If she's been loyal this whole time, and then I end up, losing my facilities and stuff like that, that'd probably be the only way.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
And I know needs to go back and watch. If this meat stop working, it's over for her. Ain't no hall passes. Hell no. Sorry. If Jesus take this meat away from me, he may as well take me too. For real. That's how I feel. And I need to be here. Ain't no need to be here if you can't be here.
He got a point. He got a point. I remember I used to come to my granddaddy's house, and I've been stroking, be playing, and they be back, boy. So yeah, he right. He right.
Yes, it would be if they have discussed that they still together, but she can go out. It would be a hall pass.
Right, it'll be a hall pass.
It wouldn't be considered unless that is the conversation that they had. It wouldn't be considered. She just dating another man and she's your caretaker.
Right.
Nah, because I listen. If something tragic happened, like
you gonna tell her she can go on about her business?
Nah, you still gonna have to cheat on me. Listen, I'm never giving you the okay.
He making a good point, right? Like I mean, that's just what I'm saying. Like he ain't saying I get it. I get exactly what he's saying. He like, nah, I ain't gonna give you the pass.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
gonna
give you the pass. I ain't gonna leave, but I ain't gonna give it to you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna give you the pass. You can't be with a person without sex. Is that you asking a question, or are you making a?
No, he making a statement.
I think that's a declaration.
So let me ask you this, right? So you would rather y'all not have a discussion about? So you lose everything from the waist down. You can't do nothing with that, right? So you would rather y'all not talk about it, and she just go do it, and you would stick around? Or
first of all, I'm not sticking around.
If he lost his bottom half, he ain't got no choice.
I'm not sticking around.
Let me ask you, because you're a terrible person to ask this. Mahoney, if you lose your bottom half, right? If you lose your bottom half,
he checking out too. I know this man. He checking out. He all right,
hold on, wait. Y'all lose your bottom half. Y'all lose your bottom half, but modern medicine says we're working on the way to get it back. So there's a chance that you can get your faculties back, but you ain't got them right now.
They got to have it. They got to have it with it. They got to have it.
Checkout time, baby.
That old Tupac song.
Damn it.
That old Tupac song.
Yo, Yo, that's real. That's real biz.
Oh man,
I'm
hey,
gonna need
at least
that.
y'all real about it. At least y'all real about it. I mean, because that is how do you even? Because it's not a common situation, but I know for a fact that it's a situation that has happened, right?
Oh, of course, yeah, of course.
Every day.
Listen,
Yeah.
That's a terrible conversation to sit and have with your spouse, probably.
Yeah, that would hurt. If I had got sick and couldn't do that,
put me in that chair on the robot and I'm typing on the thing.
Well, I'm not.
Jay,
I'm out.
Jay,
boy, you crazy.
You're not doing that to me.
I didn't say all that. I just said that you a paraplegic.
We did not need that visual.
You didn't lost the bottom half.
Nor them sounds.
Better
The
yet.
upper half still good. You just lost the bottom half. I ain't say you
Hold
was
on,
quiet.
hold on.
It's called Limp Biscuit. It won't
we
get
got
up.
the caller?
Yep. Caller, what's happening?
Hey Jay, how's it going?
What's going on, Damo? How you doing?
What up, DA?
You know, it's just a beautiful day in the Bay. It's a beautiful day to talk about hall passes.
Ain't no better day than the day.
So Jay, you wouldn't give your wife a hall pass if you, to Chris's point, lost all of your faculties in your lower region.
No, absolutely not.
And not even, I don't think, I think Mel was saying it's not a hall pass, it's brother, like you're basically friends or brothers and sisters. And I don't think it's that extreme, but I think that it wouldn't be a hall pass. I think it would be an agreement. Janae mentioned that, like, if this was your agreement, you know, what's wrong with that?
Now, the agreement is you'll have to cheat while I'm in therapy or something. Like, but nah, I'm not. Nah, and when you're trying to go to the store and be like, take me with you, all that. You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
So Jay, you're really gonna be in a wheelchair this time, and make your wife bring you everywhere in the wheelchair, and she can't have any. She can't have any free time, any good time. She's just your permanent caretaker.
Hey man, look.
His ass will be in the back of that van, and I'm acting like I'm going somewhere. And yeah.
Listen, I didn't sign.
So she's in the wheelchair too, basically, is what you're saying.
I didn't put the gun to her head that said, for better or worse. Hey, this is part of the worst. You know what I'm saying? You said that.
Man,
now, if the
that is another aspect of it. You know, you guys did take.
That's what I was gonna
vows.
say. If she's in a wheelchair, are you her permanent caretaker, or you're getting a divorce?
Nah, I'm gonna be a permanent caretaker
If
because I know how to work the brakes on that wheelchair.
Damo, these niggas cheating. You already know that. Yeah, you already know that.
Now, I do have a question. I do have a question. And hold on. I do have a question. And please forgive me because this is something that I've wondered. Don't know why, but I've wondered this every so often for a while, right? So we always talk about how men lose their faculties from the waist down, right? We already know what it is. If a woman loses her faculties from the waist down, can you like, y'all, I'm trying to get there without actually getting there because we on YouTube. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Nah,
basically, are you saying that if she's consenting to whatever it is to do, at least you have consent. It's about consent, right?
Right.
That's what you're getting at, right? You're saying like, hey, like I know you won't enjoy this, but can I still enjoy myself?
No,
that's
absolutely.
what you're saying, right, Chris?
Absolutely not. Listen, if from the waist down you don't work.
All right, Mahoney, put it like this. We can work something out. Put it like this. She's paralyzed from the waist down, right?
She's paralyzed from the waist down.
She's paralyzed from the waist down. So
as long as you can nod, we can work something out.
She can't do nothing for you, right? But she's giving you permission to still have intercourse with her. She's okay with that.
Some nasty son of a.
I would say that's almost like a corpse, man. Hell no.
Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that.
Get back to that mouth question though, because I'm confused. So
okay.
So the hall pass, originally we're talking about it to be like a one-time, like a one-night stand. Is that what you mean by hall pass?
A one-time hall pass.
For anything. And it involves anything that you want to do,
right?
Not with your spouse. Yes,
right.
Okay, so why did we delineate to mouth action specifically?
No, I was just saying
He threw a scenario out
less
there.
intrusive,
He threw a scenario.
Is it?
He was asking like, okay, what if she doesn't?
Is it? I don't know. Some women don't like to do that at all, as well as men that don't like going downtown, right? So,
Which I find that to be crazy.
I know. Look, I have
agree.
a friend personally who
I live down there.
allows her husband to go outside of the marriage because she just doesn't want to do it. So she's just
Right.
like, go
Right.
to
Wait, hold on.
That because it's not going to be me.
So
Right.
wait, she gives him a hall pass to go get head because she don't want to do it.
Hey man,
Correct.
outsource it.
Which I think is, so I'm going to be honest with you. My opinion on that is that is included in, in intercourse. Like, I just think that,
Right. You're not gonna
Right.
get
obviously
no head.
people have their preferences and stuff like that. But for me, in a relationship, I think like, tell me what you will do, not what you won't do. I don't want to have. I don't want to list the things that you don't want to do. We don't need to be. That's not a relationship. That's not. To me, that's not real. That's not real if you're not willing to grow in that area.
I agree.
I want to know if bro is actually just keeping it at the head level, and then like when he's done, he's like, all right, I'm gone. Or is he? Or does is there more to it? Because like.
I mean, you already know what time it is.
Because if I get head, like I'm not getting the rest. I can't just stop at head. Like we might as well go ahead and do the whole thing.
Men, can y'all just get head in the comments?
It's just that some people, when you like that's what they want, they're like. There was this guy that I went to school with that he wound up. Well, we're not really sure, but like he would look for men online. He had a whole wife and kids, and he would look for men online to give him head, and men specifically. Do you remember Mr. C, the DJ?
Yeah.
What he was doing. He was doing it with trans women specifically. Like, they have fetishes, which I don't. So like, I don't personally want to be with anybody that has a fetish. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not going to. Like, that's me, right?
You will mess with nobody that got a foot fetish?
No, because it gets out of control. Like, it starts off
I agree.
tenable,
Like
and then it goes to a place where it freaks you out. Like, I dated somebody for literally 2 weeks that they had an armpit fetish, and like we didn't even make it to the bedroom or anything, but he talked to me about it. I fell out when he told me, and when we hugged at the end of our date, we just hugged, no kiss, no nothing. He like put his hands in my armpit. I almost died. I literally almost died. So fetishes, I don't know. I can't deal with them. I won't. Yeah, no. Because it starts.
Hey, Janae, like I said earlier, man, it's a market for everything.
Violation, huh?
I was talking to Janae. I was like, it's a market for everything.
That's some weird stuff.
There is. I think some people can. It's just about what you can handle and tolerate and put up with, and what you're okay with. Some people have their own fetishes. I have two friends. They're married and they go to fetish parties together.
I never do that.
Parties, and they spank each other in groups. They do all kinds of things, and they really enjoy this. They go to like bathhouses where it's a sex party and they're switching partners. Like, some people they're into a lot of different things. You know what I mean? And I think that it's okay to have hall pass if that's your agreement. Whatever your agreement is, I think is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I try to keep my bed like I keep my booty in jail, very close. You know what I mean? Absolutely not.
I mean, I think
I definitely understand. Yeah, I definitely understand the people that are into whatever they into. That armpit thing is kind of, I can't really wrap my head around it.
It's crazy. What stimulation you get from an armpit, bro?
I have lasered armpits. I don't even really sweat there, okay? But I don't want anybody's fucking hand there. Kidding me? Like, I don't want someone sniffing my feet constantly, because it's not just like, to me, let's say someone like, puts a toe or two in their mouth of yours, like during sex. Let's say they did that one time. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's a fetish. Even if they did it repeatedly, that doesn't mean it's a fetish. It becomes a fetish when like they're obsessed with it, when they're doing, you know, they're doing things to your shoes. No, I'm not dealing with that. People with foot fetishes, Chris, they will sniff your shoes and stuff. Who wants to, like, I'm not with that.
I know this.
It's
I know
OD.
this girl who used to bite toes, and the only thing I could think of was you like to bite toes.
Society?
So it's over.
Oh,
it's over for you. Yes.
Put some hot sauce on them knuckles, man.
Man, listen, I don't
I don't
know.
know why I can't hear you guys that well. Like, I hear you guys, but it sounds distant. Did I call the right phone, Jay?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear us now?
I hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you, but everyone else, I don't hear. They sound far.
I don't know what's going on, but we definitely appreciate the call, Damo.
We do.
Yeah, I want to know, like, so which one of you guys, though, approved of the hall pass? Janae, did you approve?
Hell no.
Nah, Chris.
Yeah, I'm not doing that either.
If you get the hall pass,
if
you want a hall pass,
no. I told you that I might be open for a discussion under certain circumstances. I never said that I would straight up agree to a hall pass. And I don't even listen. Listen,
you're Gen Z, Chris.
I am not Gen Z.
Wow.
What are you?
I'm a millennial.
No, you Gen Z, bro.
I'm not Gen Z.
You are Gen Z.
You Gen Z,
bro. I will look this shit up right now. I'm not Gen Z. Hang the phone up before I crash out. Hang the phone up before I crash out. Hang the phone up before I crash out.
Were you born in the 2000s?
No, I was born in 1995.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost fucking 30. What the fuck?
Okay, so do you think that it's a result of you being 30 that you would be open to? Because just being open to it, like me and Janae are like, hell no, I am gonna crash out. Like I'm going to.
No, I said that I was open to a discussion.
You never see me again.
I was open to the discussion of a hall pass in the form of get back if my spouse cheated.
Now I don't need permission.
That ain't get back. Yeah, you don't need no.
Like, I don't even think I'm open
get back.
to the question of a hall pass.
Right.
Like, what would you do if someone if someone asked me I'm leaving? You know what I mean?
Yeah, if my spouse straight up asked me for a hall pass, then you answered your own question. We good.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys for having
fucking
me.
Fucking 2000. What the fuck?
Thank you.
Good topic.
Appreciate
Good
you.
topic. Really great show, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
The fucking 2000s.
Chris, she was close.
I'm almost fucking 30. No, that's a huge difference.
2000 is almost 30 years ago.
Bro, listen, from 95 to them 2000 babies is a difference because them 2000 babies is the ones that was eating Tide Pods. I did not do that.
Who even?
My generation did not do that.
Oh, stop! You be too deep. You go too deep.
Listen.
You go too deep. I didn't even. Yeah, you go too deep.
Cause I'm not Gen Z. All them little soft ass.
You were born in 95. Right? You said 95.
Millennial.
You barely made it. Millennial cut off at 96. You barely made it.
I gonna ask the question earlier, like, yo, like, what if your girl's like, yo, Shaq trying to beat? Like,
I'm sorry, I don't want Shaq. You gotta say somebody else. Shaq is a no for me.
I don't care who trying to beat my girl. Like, I'm confused. What's the question?
If you can pose the question, then you ain't for me anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
So you wouldn't let Shaq hit your old lady?
I wouldn't let.
She wouldn't be my old lady when he got her.
Facts. I wouldn't let nobody hit my old lady.
So is the consensus? It's better for your old lady it's better for your spouse to cheat on you rather than for them to ask you for a hall pass.
I bet not find out either.
Yeah, all day, every day. Yeah.
I think that's consensus across the board.
Yeah.
I bet not find out.
What happened if you find out?
Because I'm petty with my get back. I'm petty with my get back.
So why get back instead of just leaving? Because it's probably
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna leave, but I'm gonna make your chest hurt before I leave.
But your chest probably already hurt because y'all say y'all visuals. You might be too sick. You might not be able to get no get back. You be too broke down. Your heart is hurting.
I could be sad forever. I could be sad forever in a day. Listen, I could be sad forever in a day, but that nigga got a mind of his own. He operate on his own time.
Oh, wow.
So here go the question, yo. Like, if you found out, like, by somebody told you, hey man, I seen your girl busting it open, da 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 da. Would you react different, or if you walked in on it, would there be a different reaction for you?
Say that one more time.
Hell
if you heard it through the grapevine, or if you've seen it with your own eyes, does that?
Hell yeah, that will be different.
Yeah, listen, if I heard it through the grapevine, I'm gonna give you the chance to come clean and tell me the truth.
Because that could be a hating ass person that's telling you that you
facts.
Right. If I see it with my own eyes, ain't no denying.
Right.
Now, here's the question, right? To add to that question, you see it in person, right? Are you jumping on that person? You jumping on your spouse? We already know that, right? Are you jumping on the third party as well?
I ain't jumping on nobody. I ain't jumping on nobody.
Shit, well, I'm going to jail because you cheated. Hell no.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You just gonna go sit down on the couch?
So look.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Start throwing shit out. What we doing?
No. So once again, first of all, that ain't how I operate. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. We'll start there because I ain't never been in that position. Let's just start there. True. I have no fucking clue.
Crash out.
I can tell you what I'm not gonna do. Crash out is not the answer.
Right.
You got the main thing is to remain calm. Nah, yeah, because
you know what's crazy? The crash out is pretty high on my list. It's probably gonna happen.
Crash out, Chris.
It's probably gonna happen.
Not get arrested. Like you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't know. That's like Jay said. So in my mind, that would be what I would want to do. But never being put in that situation, I have no clue.
Emotions running high, adrenaline at an all-time high.
I probably would crash out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna front. But I don't know. I would want not to. I would not want
like
to.
You,
but
okay. Like if you walked in and you had an inkling that something was going on, like Ronald Isaac, right? He heard the noise, right? You kind of knew something was going on, right? So you could kind of prepare yourself that if you open this door, if you open this door, you already kind of had a feeling walking up the stairs that you knew what was going on. I think that if you prepare yourself, that's different. Right? That's different than if you just open the door and then you was expecting to see your lady waiting for you, and she over here getting cracked by another dude.
Yeah. If you see that, right?
She gonna say, "Baby, wait, let me explain before you start to point your cane."
Nah, so like I operate different, right? So the way I operate is suspicion is guilt. If I think it, you already did it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start acting on that anyway. So I probably wouldn't even be at that position to walk in on it because
look at the comment.
Imagine
I'm crashing out at that point. I'm crashing out.
Boy.
I'm crashing out. That's the only answer. At that point, you have to crash out.
Yeah, I feel like at that point, that's a crash out. Y'all gotta agree now.
Because
listen, I feel like
and then in your bed, nah, you got to crash out.
I feel like you're right, but see, that's the
There's
thing.
no other answer.
Like, but see,
they
like
keep going.
That's
no,
like
that's
yeah, I gotta crash out.
Yeah, that's automatic. I'm sorry.
Listen,
Jay,
I
commend you.
I'm not crashing out, but what I do,
I commend you for
like happen, will definitely be against the law.
First of all, yeah, I'm gonna crash out. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I feel like you playing me.
I bust through the door and you don't stop.
Yeah. Yo,
you heard me. I came through the door like boom.
Taco said, "Might as well finish up."
Yeah, may as well.
As the man, your shit should shrivel up. If another man busting in on you, your shit should shrivel up. You shouldn't be able to finish.
I'm probably gonna say some slick shit like. I'm probably gonna hand you a tie and be like, man, So you look nice when you meet Jesus. Here you go. I'm sending you to
him. Walk in and be like, hey, see, and that's on you. She don't even like that position. I tried.
Nah, I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm not even gonna be in my right. I'm not gonna be in my right mindset. Like you're not. Like none of that is going on. None of that is happening.
Like
all your nerves and circuits is just firing the fuck off. You just like
in your mind though, the other person really it really depends on who the other person is.
If it's somebody that you know, it's over. But if it's just like some random that you don't know and he probably didn't know that you existed,
it don't matter. Because I'm gonna explain something to you. Like I said, my first thing would not be to jump on nobody, but I don't know what I would do. My point is, we talking about your wife. We ain't talking
your wife,
about
your spouse.
We talking about your wife,
your marital partner.
Do you know? That's right. Do you know how much hurt you're gonna feel walking in and seeing your wife getting beat? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's a different type of.
You know what? You know what?
I don't know about getting beat.
I think the rage will connect first before the pain. Before the pain does.
I don't know. I don't
because
know.
in your head it's like
I don't know.
You supposed to be my wife, and that's
it won't be rage. Yo.
I don't know.
Yo, hurt would transcend everything. Yo, hurt would transcend everything.
You don't know
what you're gonna do. Ooh.
What are you really called? Question.
What if you walk in and it's a same-sex gender situation? Now.
Oh yeah, man, I would love to hear this.
That don't matter.
Now,
real shit. If it's your wife, that don't matter.
You gotta understand. I'm still. That's right. But that's right. Right.
That don't matter.
Right.
That might be worse.
Right.
That might be worse.
I don't. You know what? I'm not entirely sure.
Is it worse because whatever what can she do that you can?
They say women knows a woman's body better than a man. So
that's look, that's the other thing. So look, say it again. What can she do that you can't? So that means it might not just be about sex. We getting two things confused. Fucking and emotional ties.
That's
you
right.
See what I'm saying? About it. You like you can fuck a nigga every day for 365 days just because he's slanging dick. He's slanging right. But if you like in love with this nigga and y'all never
people that I know that has been cheated on, that's like
hurt even worse.
That's like their first question, man. You love that nigga?
Right.
I'm the emotional ties.
Now, Janae, I feel like this is pretty fucking easy. But Man Down said you got to answer the question too. So you walk in on your partner.
Man Down, don't control.
No, you on the panel. Answer the question. We an equal opportunity panel, so you got to answer the question.
What do you say?
What was the question? Like for me,
hey, I feel like
that is worse.
She
a man.
She be in that bitch like Janet Jackson. Oh, so you be doing the bending.
Right.
But truth be, I ain't gonna even tell y'all that. I ain't gonna tell y'all that. But yeah, that would hurt really bad.
Yo, you act like you about to tell us some shit that happened, Joe.
Some spicy shit.
Come on, man.
Is that for offline? We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it in the post production.
Yeah, post.
I bet that's a bet. Hey, listen, I'll take the post production.
Well, listen. Speaking of post production, the time is now saying that we've reached our time.
Yeah.
I think it's time for so long.
We
don't have no more songs.
You crazy.
You're so clowny, man. Yeah, man. Let me do my pitch. Gosh.
Oh, man.
I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out.
Can't even hear you, man.
We'll be here again each and every Wednesday at 9-ish o'clock p.m. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. And just in the comments of this video, man, hey, man, let us know how y'all felt about these topics today, man. Y'all want more stuff like this? You know what I'm saying? Hey, give us some suggestions. Tell us what you want to hear us talk about, man.
Right,
because we do it for you.
Right. One of the freaks in the comments wanted to talk about cosplay and dressing up like cats. So
Oh, being
Maybe
a
that's the subject.
it's a name for that shit. A furry or a Furby or some shit like that.
I have no idea.
First of all, why do you know that?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure
CSI.
out.
You can literally blame CSI.
Gen Z.
Nope, you can blame CSI. It was the original CSI with the black dude with the afro. The first Vegas CSI. Because they got a Vegas CSI now. But the first Vegas CSI, the original CSI, they had an episode where somebody who died in one of them little mascots, and they uncovered a whole convention of that shit. Where they like they do little fucking mascot orgies and shit. That's how I found out about that shit.
Okay.
Wow.
Everybody's heard about furries.
Is that why your profile picture is what it is?
Next week's discussion is Taco into being furries. See ya.
I'm still confused.
Hey man, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, for real, man.
He said I got accosted at the airport by a brony once.
Oh man. Hey man, thank
That
y'all,
was
man.
hilarious.
Bye,
We appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace.
TYM.
Didn't ask for a whole pass. That's what they said.
Huh?
J-Line.
What'd you say?
Eating
what did you say?
They said,
that's what they said.
Eating ain't cheating.